So here we go to the dark side. So, reality stranger than fiction. These are two stories from clients we've had. I got a phone call. He says, "Where's all my orders?" I says, "What do you mean?" He says, "No orders today. I've got 20 people in the warehouse. They're sat doing nothing." I said, "What do you mean, no orders?" "Literally no orders. All week it's been coming and going, but today nothing." Then 4 o'clock came. They're running around like crazy. Orders are pouring in. It's like, how can you have a website that's got orders and then no orders? So we looked at all the usual things. Could we find any hackers? Could we find any problems on the network? Nothing. Everything's clear. Everything's coming back. We tightened up everything. Still no different. So he employed Sherlock Holmes there, got an outside consultant, and started investigating what was going on. Wasn't a damn thing wrong with Magento. Wasn't a damn thing wrong with the network. But what was interesting was a laser printer appeared in the boss's office. Never used, just in the corner. And in that laser printer was a Wi-Fi transmitter. And that Wi-Fi transmitter was accessing the internal network, which was all locked down. They didn't have any other Wi-Fi on the premises. Anyway, a few days later, it turns out it was his right-hand man. He'd basically been changing the DNS records and pointing all traffic to a clone of the website. We believe it's his competitor. We don't know. And then every so often, he'd turn it back. Why would he do that? Because he doesn't want my client to go out of business. Because that's where he's getting the traffic from. Police carted him away in handcuffs. He's in jail now. So, next one. Australian customer. Phones up. "All my orders are in processing. There's no money." "Where's the money?" "What do you mean there's no money? PayPal account's empty. I've got dozens of orders, but where's the money?" We look at PayPal login inside Magento. It's a hacker's email address for PayPal. So we did the usual. We locked everything down. We tried to trace what was going on. We changed it back to his. Within 5 minutes, in front of our eyes, it changed back to the hackers. PayPal again. Where's it coming from? How are they getting in? What are they doing? We reduced it to one single login. Just one login to admin, nothing else. Still continues. Where's it coming from? What's happening? So he employs a security expert. We suggested this. And what he found was that his Wi-Fi router had been hacked. And the network was therefore compromised through the Wi-Fi, even though everything was locked down inside, even though the Magento was up to date, even everything was amazing. Once the network was secured and the Wi-Fi route in had gone, everything back to normal. But what was interesting was the white van outside also went, and never to return. Thank you.